let's get in here and see what the hell this is all about. So, no tutorial. We don't need no tutorials. We don't need no stinking tutorials. Main campaign. Really? You gonna make me read this? On a faraway island, there once was a prosperous nation. The people of that place lived in abundance. But this age of abundance was soon to turn into an age of scarcity. The land had nothing left to give to its inhabitants, and they waged war against each other over the last remaining resources. They forgot how they used to live in harmony with each other. Ulrich, the son of the chief of this nation, rallied his remaining people. Their last hope lied hidden in an ancient legend. It tells of a place in the Aegir seas where people once discovered the secret to a life of eternal abundance. And so they gathered their last belongings, said farewell to their homeland, and embarked on a quest to find the promised land and save their people. So we're starting here, and we're going that way. Apparently to a lot of snow. Why would we leave here to go to snow? Oh look, I see land. Wake up everyone, we are saved. Hopefully everything sounds good. Color coding. Have 5 different zones on a map. Well, that was easy. I got my first achievement. I didn't even do anything. Oh look, I see land. Wake up everyone, we are saved. Kubifaktorium is not a survival game. Your colonists will never starve or die of thirst. Boo! Okay, so this is less of a factory game, maybe? Okay, this water sound is gonna make me have to pee. We gotta get rid of a bit of the... Yeah, let's turn that down. We might even... I can't go less than 10. We might end up going less than 10. Learn how to use the help system. Move your mouse over an object for help. Flip it and click an object to proceed. An emblematic summer flower associated with the sun. It's mineable. But what do we do with it? Can we eat it? It's sunflower. Well, I hope we can. Learn to control the camera. And do all the things. We did all the things. Click an object. I clicked an object. I clicked multiple objects. How many objects do you want me to click? We have stone. We have tree. I've clicked the things. Alright, so a male colonist. Alright, so where is build things? Construct. What do we got? Food and water. Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. Build using rocks. Alright. So, can I have you guys gather mine and harvest? There we go. You guys come get some trees and some rocks. Are those panda bears? No, that's a cow. Never mind. How much food do we have? I know it's not a survival game, which sucks, but we do kind of need food. That's a tomato plant. Can we grab, like, this specific person and have them harvest that? and that. So they're just laying their wood out, huh? Yeah, I know, you want food. You want a house. Well, we're working on that, alright? Housing, social decoration, we need logs. Alright. We can't put it over there. Let's put it like right there. I don't know what that was I just built. What did I build? I built a torch. Why did I build a torch? Build using rocks and wood. Bonfire to expand your territory and define zones. When can I build them a house? Is there a housing option down here somewhere? Construction tool, road, conveyor belt, farm, grove, pasture, stockpile. We probably should make them a wooden stockpile because they're just making a mess of literally everything. And I guess since we have some of that stuff, let's go ahead and get a workshop in here. You guys pick some of this stuff up. Color zones. I don't know what we need a color zone for. We can make a grove. Well, we probably want to do that over here once the rocks get out of here. So let's get the rocks out of here first. Looks like they're working on getting their workshop done. Still not sure how we make a house. They need a house. Build your first basic workshop. Alright. And that doesn't give me anything else. But we do need to get them water, so let's get them a well. We can get that done. We need to make them a farm. Probably need to, before we do that, make us a bonfire like here. That way it'll spread out into this area a little bit better. Alright, y'all now got water. Charming place with loud noises and slight sniff of sweat. No product selected. I can make stone brick or wood boards. Let's make wood boards in that one. And then let's go ahead and make a second one right beside it. And we'll have it make stone blocks. Maybe that will get us a way of making what we want. And let's make a stockpile right here. And we want that for rocks. And we want that for wood. So now maybe they can clean up some of this mess they have around here. Let's go ahead and set this, and this to get mined. Take out these trees. Whoa, that scrolled out further than what I expected. Alright, so we do now have our area over to here. So I'm thinking maybe we have them make us some like pasture area. Might be a decent idea. Go ahead and have them get some food gathered up here. Hey, they're doing a nice job of stockpiling stuff. Alright, so now that can make us stone brick. Still don't have anything other than a torch under housing, which is kind of weird. Train signal, train track, we don't need that. Farming area, let's just give them this area currently for farming. And let's go ahead and get this rock out of here as well. This is a wheat patch, so I'm guessing this is their farm area as well. It says mineable. So let's go ahead and just do that. Maybe they need to collect that before they actually can plant it. Why are you not mining this stone? Mine that stone. Get it out of my way. Alright, so do we need a... Can we make a stockpile for food? That... We want that for our strawberries. So they're not just leaving them lay over here in the field. Grab that. Alright, so strawberries. Is that all going to be strawberry? Apparently that's all going to be strawberry. Alright, well we now have wheat, so let's make us a stockpile for wheat. Apparently they don't stockpile tomatoes, or they're just flat up eating these damn things. I'm not sure which. Let's go ahead and grab those. This is all one farm. So let's make a second farm. Put it there, and we'll make this for wheat. We are going to need a much bigger stockpile. Can these guys climb this? That looks like an awful big cliff for them to climb. Manually assign colors specific areas. Okay. I don't know why I'd want to do that. Still not sure how I'm supposed to build a house. I probably should have done this tutorial. If this thing would, you know, actually go away, it might actually tell me something up there. Why is there a cow wandering around out there? We need to get a pasture in. Let's put a pasture back here. And we'll set that for cow. Maybe they can come get that cow. They can put stuff on our boat, but they're just leaving it lay out here for some reason. Tame your first animal. Alright. Let's go ahead and get us another one of these over here. Because there is a tent over here. Maybe they'll sleep in the tent once they can get there. We can make them a little mud road. You guys still didn't get the strawberries picked up. Why didn't you pick up the strawberries or tomatoes? Because I don't have a place for tomatoes yet. Maybe I should make a stockpile for tomatoes. Let's put that here. That'll be for tomato. Alright, so rather primitive but comfortable camp inhabited by stranded settlers. Great, more people. I can't figure out how to make houses for the people I got. I know you guys want a house. Do you see a house in here anywhere? I've built everything in the construction thing. Here, house. No house. Tent. No tent. Y'all are shit out of luck. Providing houses for your colonists. Make them more productive. Cottage house and a barn. But I can't make either of those. We have stone blank, a wood part, and a wood handle. Alright, well, let's just make more workshops then. We'll put one here, one there. We'll set this for the wood part. We'll set this for the stone blank. We'll see if we get anything that even closely resembles the makings of a house. I don't like the way you do the roads. Not a fan. Are there people living in this thing? It says no tool required. And it gives you fabric, which is produced in a textile workplace produced from cotton or wool. I don't think we have sheepses. At least I haven't seen any sheepses. We can have you guys come collect all of this. And you can collect this. It says they don't have food. I don't know how they don't have food. There's wheat. Apparently they can't eat wheat. Just chomp on some wheat, guys. It's fine. Are you, intolerant of whatever the hell wheat's made out of? Alright, so this one's done, can make wood parts. This one's done, can make stone blanks. Does any of that give me a house? No, none of that gives me a house. They're gonna make me do a stupid tutorial. Also, this thing is broke. Because it will not stop. Oh, finally, I only had to click it like 400 times. I would like to thank everyone who put their trust in me and stuck with me throughout our journey. I know it was hard for all of you. Nevertheless, we're just at the beginning of our quest and have no idea where it will take us. God seemed to be on our side so far. I mean, look around, my friends. We made it safely to this beautiful island. Be lying to ourselves if we were to think that the resources here are infinite. Starting a new settlement and staying here would eventually lead to the same disaster we saw in our homeland. Dude, you're long-winded. We must complete our quest at any cost. We must find the secret foretold in the legend. Oh, now you've got to open your frickin' pie hole. Thank you for rallying us together and taking us here. Without you, none of this would have been possible. It's really nice to walk on solid ground again. Holy crap, does everybody have to put in their 2 cents? Wow, I have never seen such a green and flourishing place. It must have looked like this on our homeland a long time ago. Look, there are ruins in the distance. I wonder if this island is inhabited. This place is fascinating. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I'm eager to uncover its secrets. I can sense that this place is very peaceful, but I also feel that something darker awaits us, yet I feel that we will be guided on our way. Thanks for foreshadowing! Holy crap, can we get done with the dialogue? Our strength will be challenged, but we will have plenty of time to prepare. I know we can do this if we work together. Can we go back to when the button wouldn't work? For now, let's use our remaining energy to search for supplies. We can worry about the rest later. At your service, I may be exhausted, but I never lack motivation, so where to start? Let's begin by unloading all the supplies we've stored on our ship. Well, how the fuck do we do that? Link the ship to a stockpile. Now, how the fuck do we link it to a... There you go. There you go. Get the wood and the stone off of there into there. Got that? Good. Set stockpile to accept all items. No, I have one for each item. I don't want it to accept everything. There you go. You can put all of it in with the tomatoes. Is that what you want? Are you happy? Get the damn ship empty, you jackasses. I really have very little shits to give about lore. Laz, I just want them to do shit. But you're welcome for me reading their bullshit. I apparently need much bigger stockpiles. These guys have way too much crap. So, let's make them a new stockpile. I'll make one right here. Nice and long. And it can hold building materials. This thing's got to get cleaned out soon because it's not a dump chest. I know, I like dump chest. I did is set it to accept all. It's got like everything in it. Stop bitching. Here, you want wheat in that one too? Do I have to do this to all of them? Fucking hell. There, that's everything that I can accept, and you still ain't stopped bitching. Where's there an accept all button? Food. Start. Oh, there's an accept all button. There you go. Accept all. And they're still taking forever to get this ship done. Here. Put the rest of it over here. Get the shit out of the ship so you'll tell me how to make a frickin' house. Alright, now stop telling this everything. We want it for a select item. And then we want that select item to be wood. Why does it show like everything now? We want it wood logs. That's it. That's all you get. Like this one. Only stone. This one is supposed to be only those. But for right now, it's a catch-all of every fucking thing. Alright, somebody make me another fire right here. So we can start going and checking out that area. Stop sleeping in the stockpile. Somebody's gonna drop a rock on your head. Someone is coming our way. Hello there, I saw you when you arrived on this island with your boat. It seems like you've been on a long journey. What brings you to this place? We're here to take your shit. It's nice to meet someone living on this island. Well, we had to leave our homeland because our resources were exhausted. Coming here is our last hope. We heard about the legend of the people of the Aegir Seas. We hope to find the secret of abundance and use it to put an end to the scarcity that haunts our people. Yes indeed. It is said that people discovered the secret of a never-ending life of prosperity. It is said that they lived in perfect harmony for hundreds of years. Yes, exactly. Do you know something about it? What have they found? Where could it be? Well, I won't be able to help much. Like you, I've heard about this legend before, but I've never attempted to investigate it further. In fact, I was born here and have stayed on this lush and generous island ever since. So it's just you here, no one else is around. No one. The people of the legend died a long time ago. I may be one of their descendants, but I know nothing more about this legend. Your best chance is to look around and see if they left anything behind. Perhaps they wanted to share their secret and left some clues for coming generations to discover. There are many other islands in these waters. If there's something to be found, it should be on one of them. Thank you, sir. Well, at least now we know where to go next. Didn't we have a whole map with lines showed, go from this island to this island to this island? Are you dense? I know you've got blonde hair, but you really can't be a dumb blonde, can you? However, first we will have to rest before we continue on our quest. Please be welcome, and please call me Archibald. Even though I can't help you much with the legend, I can help you cover your basic needs on this island. That is a skill I have learned to master. Do you know how to make a fucking house? These guys are apparently smart enough to make an entire workshop, but not how to put a roof over their own damn heads. I don't know how to thank you. This is exactly what we need right now. Thank me later. For now, you should get to work. Start by building a well to supply your colony with water. I already did that. You can survive without food for a while, but not without water. Come back when you are finished, then I will guide you through the rest. Motherfucker. Select product. Water. I forgot to do that. There. We own water. Now, can you manage to make a house? Because holy shit, you guys can make a boat that'll float across the ocean. You can make farms and a workshop. You can dig a frickin' well. But you can't make a house. You're a little stupid. Now, let me guess. You're not going to get said water until I make a stockpile for you to stockpile water in. Which just sounds kind of dumb when you have a well, which is where you get your water. Are you guys doing something about this whole water thing? Alright, we expanded the territory. There's presents. Alright, fine. Let's go put one of those there. And we'll put one here. And we'll go check out our presents. If these idiots will figure out how to get water. Because I seriously don't think they're smart enough to figure out how to gather water out of this well. I selected water. No output. There is two. Right here. Water. Don't tell me there's not a place to put it. I gave you a place to put it. There. Will you do it now? I'm assuming that's the same for these. I gotta do the same thing. Ugh, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, fine. Make you a couple stockpiles. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go. I'm busy! People may have all the water they need. Now it's time to think about food. You have no idea what a delicious meal will do for a man. You should build farms and grow some crops. I already did that. We got that. We have strawberries, but again, they don't know how to put them in the thing. That's tomatoes. Let's see. Stockpile, we'll make a little one right here. We'll click this, we'll do that. Now they'll harvest that. Let's click this. It goes there. They want a tomato plant farm. Did I not make a tomato plant farm? Alright, fine. We'll do some tomatoes right here. Which apparently I broke the game. There we go. Tomato plants. And we'll make a stockpile right here for them to put them in. Can we just get rid of this fucking thing? What is that? That's a stone. There's a bench. And a present. Alright, come get your presents. Apparently it's Christmas. And we have ruins. We can clear that. Can we clear that? Are you guys smart enough? I don't think they're smart enough. I don't know what we need lavender for. You guys are making some really weird noise with that water. Alright. Very rich in basic resources. Mine some wood and stone. Create mining tasks. And you want 3 of 5, and I've already done the other 2 long ago. Alright, so just come over here and get all of that. Hey, there's a chest. Come get the chest. Doing much better with a full belly. I couldn't even remember the last meal I had. Now that you have eaten well, you should rest a little. Benches would be perfect for that. No house? Own stone block. Don't we have this making stone? That's wood board. That's stone block, which is supposed to be going there. And didn't. Alright, so we need to make a stockpile here and a stockpile here. I'll have those go there and those go there. Hey, look, housing, social, and decorations. We can make a barn. We can make a beach chair. We can make a bench. Well, let's make a bench there. We'll make a bench here. Can we turn? Aha, we can. Turn the bench, put it there. You can have a bench there. You can have a few benches. You guys are going to be very lazy and just sleep on benches at the moment. Acquiring flowers has unlocked the flower pot, a cactus pot, and a sunflower pot, because I don't give a shit. Ideal way to lift your spirits on a rainy summer day. Is there a house in here somewhere? Flowery arch bench, summer patio, a tropical bar for serving cocktails. Well, we have to put that on the fucking beach. There's no doubt that has to go on the beach. There you go. You can have... Why has it got grass under it? Stop putting grass on my beach. What is this? Seashells. Get that shit out of my way. Also, why you gotta be fucking up the... You can't put a nice little path out to the bar without fucking up the beach? Jackasses. We have a need for a stockpile for cow. Do you mean a stockpile for beef? Because I'm pretty sure you mean beef. Pretty sure you're not just going to put the cows in the stockpile. Pretty sure you're going to murder these cows and stockpile either the leather, the tendons for like bowstrings, the meat to feed your ass. Sitting down feels really good after running around all day. Can we have a house yet? I can imagine that. You also need some shelter to sleep properly. You're all beginning to look like zombies. About time. You can build simple houses to get some sleep and feel more at home. Holy crap, they learned how to make a frickin' house. It's about damn time. So, we have horse barns, we have horse stations. Where is this house? I still see lack of house. We can make a bar. We still can't make a house. We need wood parts. Didn't we do a thing for wood parts? Yeah, wood parts. This guy's working on that. He's apparently a little slow. Still can't believe they got a stockpile of water. XR has a weird choice in games. This game is a little weird. I still haven't figured out how to get up on this plateau. I wonder if we can put a path up there. Can we build a path up there? Are you guys smart enough to do such a thing? Where do I want to do a path at? Let's go this way. And then this way. And then... No. I don't think they know how to do that. Nope. They have no frickin' clue. But we can do one of these over here. Unlock more of that area over there. This dude really needs to hurry up. He's a little slow with these parts. Dude, there's a bench right out there. Why are you sleeping in the stockpile? Now they're stepping on your head. You're really not that smart, are you? Oh, we have wool. We have no sheep, but we have wool. We must have got that out of the presents. And we have fabric just laying back here too. What are you carrying? You're not telling me what you're carrying. Oh, you're getting milk. Okay. So you're not killing the cows. You're just milking the cows. Gotcha. These wood parts take forever. Alright, while they're doing that, let's these damn trees out of my face. And we'll put in some roads coming back this way. Isn't this set for... No. There. Except everything. Then they can go pick up the wool and the fabric. A couple fallen trees. It looks like we've gotten about all of this island explored. Except for that little bit of beach back there. They serve the best cocktails here. Sure they do. The only thing you have is milk. Route 66, place 66 roads. Great. Alright, so apparently we can now make a house. Hey, look, we can make a house. Alright, let's leave this area for another workshop. I'll put a house there, and we'll put a couple houses here. That should keep you guys happy. Are you guys gonna build these houses, like, today? Alright, so apparently we need one more of these, like, we'll say there. And that should get the rest of the island under our watchful eye. And let's go ahead and make this back here a grove for oak trees and plum trees. And we'll put the stockpile right there. And we'll make you guys a bit of a road back to your grove. I don't know that I've found any. We have spruce trees, but I don't know what the hell do we want with them. Get that out of here. What are these? Weeds. Well, we need to get the weeds out of here too. You really ought to get the cows out of the water. They're not ducks after all. Minecraft chickens think they're ducks. These cows think they're ducks. And it seems that all your basic needs are taken care of. Your people are more satisfied and productive. Unfortunately, there is not much more I can help you with. It's already more than enough. Now we are prepared to continue our adventure. I'm grateful that we crossed your path. And tore down your tent. Pleasure's all mine. Farewell. Alright, people, let's continue our quest and sail to the closest island we can reach from here. So we just built up this entire settlement for nothing. Alright. Leave the island. Okay. Everybody on the boat? Up to 100 items of each type are automatically stored when you leave the island. Okay. So, would one of you like to explain to us exactly how the fuck we leave the damn island and why the fuck we built houses and workshops and farms if we're gonna fuck off? Because, like, I don't get it. So where do we go? Cancel order, self-destruct. Yeah, this is all building stuff. Food, housing, happiness. Coins, warnings. Time, message, inventory, colony management. That's the people we have. And what they do. Portabug. Open menu. Yeah, none of that shows anything about, you know, get the fuck out of here. How the fuck do we get the hell out of here? You have one. Oh, so am I just supposed to... Oh, just hit the button. Gotcha. Okay, we left. Oh, look, I see land. Wake up, everyone. We are saved. This game is not a... Yeah, we already seen that. So now we're going to here. Didn't I tell you I didn't want the tutorial? Great, another green paradise. Tip, every island you encounters offer new resources on this island. Some mountains contain clay, which can be mined. You can link a workshop to multiple stockpiles to limit how much of each product is crafted. Another flourishing island. I wonder if all the islands of the sea look like this. Do you hear that? So many birds are singing. What a soothing melody. I feel really lucky to be here. All the things we harvested, produced, and built on the last island are stored in our boat. We can start building right away. I found an ancient stele. It's written in some old language. Come have a look. Oh my words, you're right. It seems really ancient given the erosion of the stone. It looks like it was written in a very early version of our language. The text is hard to read, but I will try to decipher it. To unveil the Quinta Essentia and gain master of the four elements of the cosmos, the seeker must undertake trials and ordeals to be ennobled in the crucible of our most valued mystery. In this quest, the seeker sought to traverse the four appearances of our holy nature and have the courage to traverse the cursed waters. Then at the very end of the journey, hidden in plain sight, will be the pearl of our mystery, the Quinta Essentia, which will reveal itself to those proven to be worthy. Hooray, this is the type of clue Archibald was talking about. They wanted to pass on their knowledge, but only to those who deserve it. Despite its cryptic proofs, the stele contains a lot of valuable information. I think we are on the right path. We need to keep going, travel through the islands of the sea. But what does it mean? Master of the elements, Quinta Essentia. I guess we have a lot to uncover. Okay, so apparently we're on a new island and we got to do the same thing over again. But this time, getting clay. And now our boat has lots of things. So, now we need to make a stone tool workshop, which means we need to make handles, hammers, shovels, and pickaxes. Well, I guess the first thing we should do is probably, now that we actually know how, is set up some housing and some workshops. So let's get a house here, and then let's get a workshop. Hey, there's actually sheep here. Those there. Make us a road that goes along here. And then we'll put stockpiles over here. Not yet. Hold on. Alright, so now we've got a bit more area cleared out that we can see. Oh, that's that thing they read. Okay. Alright, so stockpile, we'll put one here and one here. We'll have this make stone. Yeah, we can actually have that do stone blank end block. We'll have this do wood part and handle, and we'll have this, everything that they output go there, and everything they output go there. And let's start clearing some trees and shit out of the way, and we'll go ahead and make another stockpile here, and we'll have that for stone and wood, but stone isn't showing up. I don't know why stone isn't, but we'll just put it for accept all. They can put everything they get into there that isn't one of those things that are assigned to it, so they're not laying shit everywhere. We have mushrooms. I don't know if we can do anything with the mushrooms, so we'll go ahead and harvest that. That one apparently is unreadable. And there's a chest there too. We have a textile workshop, stone tool workshop, and we're going to put the stone tool workshop right on the other side of this big fuck off sign. Hey, XAR, you pick some weird games, dude. Yes, and nothing, that's it. Just pointing out you choose some weird fucking games. Nothing more to see here. Seem to have enjoyed the last one. I would enjoy it better if it was a little less buggy. Those chests were really annoying. They just stayed there out in the space. But yes, I was enjoying it. I'll probably go back and check it out after a couple of updates. And see if it's gotten any less weird. Alright, so stone hammer, pickaxe, and shovel. And we'll have their output go right there. What's with the big swash of black right here? Oh, this is outside of our area. Alright, we'll put fire right there. Yeah, I seen your, that you had gotten, like, malachite and stuff like that, so I was thinking that might be something I would check out soon. But I figured I'd check this out while you were playing it to not get in your way. Let you have some fun with it for a while, and then I'll check it out since I usually do this at this time of night. Wild mushroom. Get all that out of here too. And now we got this cleared down here. Other than that, which apparently we can't read. Let's go ahead and... Where's the farm thing at? It might be blind. A shipping port. Interesting. I haven't found horses yet, so I don't think that's going to do me any good. Well, where's my farm? Can I have my farms here? Flower pot. Those are all the benches. Let me see the farm thing. let's go ahead and make a pasture right back here. And we'll make that for sheep and cows. I haven't. I don't know if he has. Oh yeah, farm is a different thing, dumbass. Alright, so we're going to put strawberries there. Tomatoes there. We'll do wheat there. Did she just drop that rock right on his head? I'm pretty sure she just dropped that rock right on his fucking head. Which is funny. Deserted workplace. Well, let's go ahead and clear all this up. We have pig. We has pig. Apparently that can only hold 4. So let's set it for... Oh, it is set for cow. And let's go ahead and clear this out up here. That hold. Hold on. I hope they don't bring water. Yeah, they got plenty of water. Get them to clean up some of their shit. Yeah, I was thinking I might check that one out tomorrow. Depending on how I get along in this one. Which again is a little weird. And I should give them plenty. It's a bit boring to start. Okay. Now look, an eagle. And we have sheep. Don't ask me, ask Farmer's Delight. That's their stupid idea. I usually get it out of village chests myself. But I know it can be found there as well. Alright, and another chest over here. A lot more rocks. Still got a little bit of an area back here we haven't got completely discovered yet. Oh, I've already got a thing there. It's much lazier. Tools are much better than expected. They're both light and easy to use. Tools have been used by humans for ages, and they always helped us survive and thrive. With a bit of luck, we might find some additional tools in the derelict settlements on this island. That would be neat. Now that we are well equipped, let's continue. Alright, back to work. I have to use all this energy, or else it will go to waste. Alright, so we've got most of this island figured out. At least this way. Let's go ahead and campfire there. That'll get the rest of that. And they've got all of that discovered up there. We need to get this up here discovered. I'm not sure where we're supposed to get this clay at yet. It said mountains, but I don't see no damn mountains. let's go ahead and start clearing all this shit. Can't get it to stop making the stockpile, and I fucked it up. Oh well, it's gonna stick out. I don't give a shit. Fluffy sheet wool allows us to craft many new things. Yes, the fabric structure is surprisingly solid considering that it's made of such soft material. Now we need to make a kiln. We need to have charcoal. Apparently we already have clay. And we need to make bricks. Alright, you guys come get your presents. This one make charcoal. That one make brick. Not 100% sure where they got the clay. Depends on which update you got. You probably got the update before he adjusted the veins a bit. Oh, wait a minute. You've got GT5 style veins, not GT6 style veins. So, never mind. Oh, okay. And if you just downloaded it yesterday, then I think that has the fix in it. It should have. I don't know why they ain't making charcoal. It says we have a charcoal, but apparently everybody's busy doing other shit. Let's go look at our management here. And crafting. Who do we got on crafting? Not a lot of them. Let's make him and her a little more on the crafting. It'd be nice if you could set a worker to a specific job. That would be because there's 2 map markers. You need to get off of M and hit period and go to the other map. I fixed that in the latest development thing, but I haven't put that update out because we don't have a main GT5R update yet. The one in world is journey map, not the FTV chunks thing. Alright, they made their charcoal. Now make the bricks. Mm-hmm. Produced in a quarry, mined from clay. We can't make a quarry. And I don't see clay around here. Well, we made 1 brick. Okay, so this is our mountain, huh? Can we harvest a mountain? Apparently, yes. Freaking noise this thing makes, man. Okay, so apparently these are the ones with clay. The other ones are just stone. Something like that. Give them a bit of an upgrade. Import milk, flowers, plum, strawberries, tomatoes, wheat, charcoal, clay, rock, and we can export all of that. Alright. Suggested buildings. This would be a good time to build a shipping. I already did that! Missing resources in exchange for things we have in abundance. That makes a lot of sense. Not all islands provide the same resources. Using the shipping port will be essential on the more exotic biomes we are about to discover. Great, let's do this. I already did this. As I was exploring the surrounding area, I came across an old ruin. The building is quite impressive. It was built using very sophisticated architectural techniques. The people who lived here were much more advanced than I thought. In fact, I'm puzzled by the remains of this building. I'm not even sure what it was used for. Layout suggests it was neither a workshop nor a house, so what could it be? It could be something beyond our imagination. These people knew things that we don't understand anymore. It's a strange feeling to connect with people who have been gone for so long in a way they're not really gone. Fascinating. I can't wait to find out more. I think the best thing to do now is to produce some additional building materials. After all, we don't know what awaits us on the next island. So now you want to make a fuck ton of bricks, fabric, and wood parts. It says recruit castaways, but I'm not real sure where I'm supposed to recruit them from. Alright, so now it's just a matter of letting these guys do some work. I might need to set them up a bit of a grove for wood. They do have a lot of lumber in here. Maybe I should set them up another workshop for... Yeah, let's go ahead and make another wood workshop. Because the bricks are getting done pretty quick. The fabric's almost done. The wood parts are sadly lacking. I think it'll get a little more interesting when we get to metal and we can actually make conveyor belts and stuff like that. Right now we're still learning the very basics. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow night and hold off on that upgrade thing another day or two. We'll see. There's nothing they have on the import list that I want. I want to export like rock. We have tons of that shit. Well, that's kind of the thing about Minecraft. There is no right way or wrong way. You do whatever you find to be what fits what you're doing. And if you think that's what's best for you, then, well, then that must be what's best for you. I would never do such thing. I prefer to work for my shit. But if you want to be a trader person and trade for your stuff, by all means, have at it. That is why there's villagers. I'm assuming since that's grayed out, we've already recruited the castaways. Let's just go ahead and speed up time a bit and see if they get these wood parts and bricks done at some point. I know we have plenty of clay. And we have plenty of wood. They just need to get to work and get the shit done. Alright, they made the bricks. Now we just need the rest of the parts. And I honestly don't know what to tell you, dude. If you want it, do it. If you don't know how, search out information. And I will not tell you where to find it. Because if you do, you're just going to whine. If I do, you're just going to complain and whine. We've already been over it. Okay. I can mine a snowman. Why can I mine a snowman? What the hell am I gonna get from a snowman? We got plenty of wood, we got plenty of rock. They've got all the clay they needed. We got plenty of food stockpiled. We just need those 6 more wood parts and we should be done with this island. And we never bothered to empty out what was on the boat from the last island. I got a good amount of milk stockpile there. I hope you're pasteurizing that or it's gonna go bad. I don't think you can store milk that long. They are really slow at making these parts. I'd make them more workshops, but they've got 2 of them to do it in. And they've got tons of wood over here. So I need to make, make all that stuff. That's what's used to make it. Do we not have enough wheat? We got tons of wheat. Get to work. Yeah, lazy bitches. Here, we'll even set this one. Man, there's nothing I want to input. You know those are plum trees, and that's not how you harvest plums, right? You don't have to cut down the tree to do it. Why are you walking right through their house? That's a little rude. I did give you roads, you know. Come on, you just need 2 more. You can do this. I have faith in you. I don't know why. But we'll just go with ID. You only need 1 more. Yeah, the sun's out, it's a beautiful day, get the last part done, and we can cast away. There you go. Prepare for whatever awaits us on our quest. I feel much more confident about our journey now that we have gathered all these resources. Yeah, I look forward to find out what the next island has in store for us. I'm also excited, however, we should also be careful. The Stele was out there in the open for ages. Someone else might be searching for the ancient secret as well, and we don't know how they will react when we cross their paths. And victory, leave the island. Another green paradise. Every island, yeah, we've already read this a couple times now. So now we have our choice between this one and this one. This one doesn't have a way to go, so we'll go to this one. A faraway island, there was once a prosperous nation. People of that place lived in. I think we read this already. We're straight a bit far off the main path for our journey, but that's fine. Use this opportunity to collect some more resources before moving on. Good call, it's always useful to stock up on supplies. We don't know what awaits us after all. Alright. And now we have the option to just fuck off whenever we're ready. We have tool production, resource goblin, stock up on raw resources, and delicious goods, stock up on strawberries and tomatoes. And we've got most of all of the raw stuff done except for the clay. And we need lots of strawberries. Apparently we've been eating a lot. But now that Darth is here, I need to go do an old man break. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's get back to work. So, is this place actually going to... I'm leaving this one for now. I really don't care. I don't need to stockpile more crap. I can do that on the next island. I thought maybe this would be, something interesting. But this is just build up more of all the things. I can do that over here. So let's go over here. Oh dear, this island is much bigger. Must be a lot to discover. Different biomes offer different resources, are home to different animals, and allow different plants to be grown. Colonists will automatically use building materials from your ship, so there is no need to unload them. Good, because I didn't unload them last time. You just said that, dude. That's true, there's a lot to discover. You just said that. To be honest, I don't know how to feel about this. I am excited to learn what lies outside of our known territory, but I'm also afraid of the unknown dangers that await us. Stop being a pussy. I'm afraid that if we continue on our quest, we might fail and lose everything. After all, there is no second chance for us. Well, if I remember correctly, the story was that y'all ran out of shit on your main island because you weren't smart enough to, keep shit growing and, plant farms, all that good happy horse shit. Unless the resources you were talking about is, minerals like clay and copper and iron, stuff like that, which that's possible. But, suck it up, bitch boy, and get to work. It's not normal to be afraid. It's normal to be afraid of the unknown. But we can't turn back now. We must find the secret so the curse of our homeland does not repeat itself. You had a perfectly good island, the last island we stopped at. You had food, you had shelter, you had jobs aplenty. I don't know what the hell you're bitching about. Don't worry, I think we'll be fine. We've come this far already, and there's no reason why we should fail now. We just have to take a leap of faith. Or you could take a long walk off a short pier. There's plenty of water. I'm sure you could find a way. Thank you, my friends. Oh, God, it's the frickin' downer bitch. On our way to this island, I dreamt of a land of great fertility and prosperity. I believe this is a very good omen. Well, put a smile on your fucking face, for fuck's sakes. Stop looking so pissy. We should not be afraid of the unknown. After all, it might also hold riches and rewards beyond our imagination. Yeah, greed always gets you there in the end. And it seems we're being guided on our journey, so let's do it. Let's expand our territory and find out what awaits us. Finally, you shut the fuck up. Alright, so we need to find the desert, and they want horse stations. Alright, well, first off, I gotta get these assholes some housing. So let's get these assholes some housing. We have a cottage house or a brick house. Places 3, places 4. Well, you're getting cottage houses for now. So, suck it up. Alright. Can I ask why the boat is on the damn land? Are y'all that stupid that you landed on land? How are we supposed to leave when it's time to go? A big bonfire with boards and bricks. Or we can make a regular one that is only 4 areas smaller. Yeah, you're getting the small one. Because go fuck yourself. Alright, you guys need to get this shit out the way. This shit out the way. Because we need to put in some farms. But first, let's get you assholes a well. And because you're too retarded to get the water from the well, we'll get you a place to put the water. I don't know why you would want to take the water from a perfectly good well and then stick it in buckets in a stockpile. It sounds like a really dumb idea. But apparently it's what you do. So we'll let you do it. Alright, so we got a little more area. We've got sheepses, we got pigs, and we got cows. Well, as we do on every island, let's start clearing shit. And let's get you guys a strawberry field over here. That's not what I wanted you to do. Strawberry, thank you. And then we'll put you a stockpile there, and a stockpile there, put the strawberries there, and then you can make you a wheat field here, which you can store here. And apparently we're getting copper, gold, and iron on this one. Alright, so automated seam. We need machine parts for that. Let's go ahead and get you 2 more houses. That should keep you happy in houses for a little while. And we'll make you another road. Comes back this way. Make you a farm that goes here. And you can put tomatoes in that one. Start getting our workshops built. Make about 4 of them here. So bonfire there, there, and here. We need a catch-all. Okay, that's good enough. That gives you guys a place for all that crap. Alright, so you are going to make our stone blocks. You are going to make our boards. You are going to make our parts. You're going to make our stone handles. And you will make our blanks. And now we need to get a stockpile put in here. That's what, 5 of them? 1, 2, 3, yeah. It would be nice if we had just a warehouse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so you're going to put your shit there, 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 and there. Alright, get the rest of this shit out of my face. Here, you can have a bench. Don't start thinking I like you motherfuckers or anything. Pile of rock. A sand geode. Apparently that's where we get our copper. Alright. And then let's get us one of those, one of these, one of those, and one of these. Now, just for shits and giggles, can I get rid of that? Since we now know what this place is, we don't need to discover it anymore. Can we extinguish your campfire? Apparently, the answer to that question is no. Alright, well then we're gonna put it back here. Because it's kind of in the fucking way right there. Alright, while you guys are doing this, we're going to set up 2 pastures, which I'll fix once you get the trees out. This will be for the cows. This will be for the sheepses. And you can have a bit of a stockpile here and here. This will be for your milk. This will be for your wool. Hey, I'm working here. We're glad to be on this quest together with you. I'm sure that plenty of good things await us here in this land of sand and oases. Yeah, this must be another appearance of nature that the ancient stele mentioned. Certainly looks different from the grassland we are used to. It's so exotic here. I can't wait to learn all about this new environment, the animals, the plants, and the history. To have a hunch that this place has a lot to teach us. Look, there's all these new ores that I've never seen before. We should be able to extract metals from them. Great, I'm sure we can use these to craft more advanced buildings and products. Oh, and this new type of soil around the oases might allow us to grow new crops. More food variety will be great for the health of our colony. Yay! Congratulations. And speaking of the health of your colony, where is that shipping report? Apparently you want it here. Well, that's a seriously terrible place for that. I don't have access to this area. Can we put it, like, over here? I can apparently put it over here. So we'll put it over there. Alright, we need a textile place. And we'll need a stockpile for the goods that it's going to make. And that's going to be fabric from wool. Alright, shipping port is done. These guys get the rest of the shit cleared out. And we'll start getting some bricks made. We'll probably do... this cleared out of here. As a crocagator. Crocodile mommy. Don't fuck with her. She'll fuck you up. She will eat your ass and you won't like it. Alright, so you guys finally got this area cleaned out pretty good. So let's fix the road. And now let's get... There's an automated kiln, but that needs machine parts. We ain't made those yet. So we'll put 2 kilns here. This one will do for charcoal, this one will do for bricks. And we'll give you a stockpile here and here. This will be for your charcoal, this will be for your bricks. And then we can start getting guys in here to start mining out this mountain. Start getting us some clay. Get you a tool place made so you can start making our tools. And we'll get you a nice little stockpile here, and that's where you're going to put them. And then we can start clearing out the mountain. I'm probably going and grabbing the copper. Electronics factory. Let's see. Now, if that needs machine parts, where the fuck do we make the machine parts? Because we need machine parts to make the thing. A Zeppelin depot? That's interesting. Can we import machine parts? We can import machine parts. Alright, so maybe that's what we'll do. Put our entry here. That's export, not import. We can't import machine parts. Is there anything they have we need? We don't have corn. We don't have dates. We don't have cocoa beans. We don't have barley, but we might be able to make that over there in the desert. So we'll hold off on that. There's your export. Yeah, there's date trees. There, that'll give you guys something to do when you're bored. Go out exploring a little more. Oh, they finally got the pasture done. Let's get that fixed. Those little barn here so our animals can come out of the pasture every now and then. And we get our loot chest. A trading hub. I'll have to check that out. Caravan Depot. Alright, this is looking a little more interesting. Still need to figure out where we're supposed to put that pig. Because we still don't have pigs showing up on the list. We have camel, cow, reindeer, sheep, and zebra. We has no pig. How do we recruit it? How do we recruit you? Somebody want to recruit a pig? We need to recruit a pig. Alright, we got our barn. Can we put you in the barn? Apparently not. Needs and happiness. Oh, I gotta click on it to recruit it. There, I recruited it. Now he's going to the barn. Alright, we has us pig. Can we murder sheep? No, apparently he's going to the pasture. Alright, so trade caravan. Conveyor parts for copper. Chocolate milk for corn. Stone shovel for clay. Wood parts for flowers. A plum tart for gold. Nothing I want to trade yet. Alright, let's start getting this mined out of here so we can get us some more clay. Let's send somebody over here to get us this copper. I don't know where the Crocagator went. Crocagator done fucked off. I guess that's a good thing. It's a hippo. Can I recruit a hippo? I want to recruit the hippo. Okay. What else do we want to make? I'm not sure where I'm getting the horses from. Now it says it wants me to make an ore smelter. I don't see an ore smelter in the cliff. You would figure it'd be here. They haven't put it here. Maybe once I get the ore, it'll give me the recipe for the smelter. Then you got the trading hub. Refined wooden parts for barley, copper, chocolate milk. Yeah, we can't do any of that yet. Probably should put in a plum grove. That way we can get more plum trees. It looks like we got plenty of logs, so we don't have to worry about growing wood yet. Yeah, now we got plum trees coming out. Ah, it has unlocked it. Okay. So now we have our smelter. And we'll need to give you a stockpile. And let's go ahead and make a stockpile across the streets. And we'll have this for copper ore. Oh, there's a pond there. Oops. Alright, y'all got copper ore. We got a place to smelt it. Get busy. They have no critical needs. They have no decorations in range. They need plums, tables, and flower pots. Right. There you have a flower pot. And there's your decorative bush. What's your bitch? Still unsure where we're getting the horses at. But I've made horse stations. Now, we'll upgrade your houses. Where'd you get the horses? Well, these horses are much faster than us when it comes to transporting goods. They don't seem to get as tired as we do. It's just lovely to be around horses. They are such peaceful creatures. Okay, I'm still not sure where you got them from. I'm pretty sure you fuckers are pulling horses out of your ass. I need to grow corn, barley, and dates. Where am I getting the corn? There's cactus, palm tree, a pillar, a crocodile, an ostrich, more cactus. I'm seeing corn. Oh, the station comes with a free horse. Gotcha. these are date trees. So let's go ahead and harvest them. And then we'll set up a grove here. And we'll have that for date trees. Gold for coin, for corn, copper for wheat, wood parts for charcoal, strawberry pipe for cocoa beans, construction blocks for flowers. No thank you. So it looks like we get rid of all of this. They ain't gonna plant that shit there. They will plant it here. Why is that not all going together? That's a little annoying, but it's fine, I guess. You made any copper yet? Make us some fucking copper, you dick. is a donkey. We now have a donkey. What the hell we're going to do with him besides name him Junior. Oh, we need refined wood parts. Well, how do we make refined wood parts? We don't know how to do that yet. Maybe if these assholes will make some damn copper. Hey, is that corn? No, that's sunflowers. Well, shit. A hippo. And a rattlesnake. Another ostrich. A scarab. More damn date trees. I ain't found any of this damn corn yet. There we go. Now they'll stop walking around carrying this shit. Transport an item using a horse and carriage. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure it out, but I got it. I'm only a little stupid. For some reason they're not picking up the copper ore. I don't know why. They're still not smelting copper, and I don't know why. Well, we don't have a whole lot of charcoal, for one reason. Now, they ain't making any of that either. Well, I would say you probably need to search around for some small iron to make you a bucket. Check out some villages, see if you can loot a bucket. And I think I'm going to have friends make us wooden buckets that can only do like water to make that a little bit easier. But you can find small iron ore underground if you start mining like copper, tin. You might find a 4-leaf clover. The hell reason do I have for a 4-leaf clover? Nope, regular iron does not exist. Only in small deposits, which are somewhat rare. We grow cocoa trees here, but we gotta find some. We have to find any. But you need a primitive blast furnace for that. Which means you need a bunch of machines and boilers, and for boilers you need water, and for water you need a bucket. You chose to try out the harder version of this that is still experimental and still being tested. You could have left it on GT5 veins, and then you would have had iron everywhere. If you can't figure out how to get iron, you might need to. Since, like I said, we're still testing that and figuring everything out. It's possible to get a bucket. We did it. But that doesn't mean you're going to be able to do it. We did it by finding it in a dungeon. But you can also get them in villages. You can trade villagers and wandering traders for them. There's tons of different ways of getting a bucket if you want to do the GT6 style. But it's going to be much harder. At least early on. I gave you an output stockpile. I have no idea why these guys are not smelting this shit. Well, besides the fact that they're not making charcoal. We have plenty of wood. Here, I do that. Will you use the wood from there? bullshit. This one accepts logs. Oh, you need wood boards. Well, that's different.
You know, most of our people are really happy. We do have some charcoal coming in now. Still not getting copper smelter though.
I think I might need to put in a couple more kilns. Hey, they're smelting copper. Look at him go. Alright, so now we can do a copper tool workshop, a metal workshop, a Zeppelin depot, and a Zeppelin factory. And that's where we make our machine parts, is our metal workshop. But we need a lot more copper before we worry about that. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. Science is starting to act up. So we'll cut it a little bit early tonight. And then I think next time we can work on getting this gold smelted up. Get our metal workshop done. And our construction blocks. And I'm going to set up over here an area for making a lot more charcoal, I think. We do have, as soon as we get the metal workshop done, we have an automated kiln with charcoal. I'm going to see if I can get to that and see if we can get charcoal better. Though it says it needs power, so we're going to have to figure out power first. We also got to figure out where we're getting our corn and our barley. And it's not bad. I think we'll try it out for at least a couple more days, maybe. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.